Guess what's working on that side?
Creator Studio.
Yeah, that's the side I'm working on.
I'm logging in. I'm logging in.
And because I don't feel like counting again, I'm gonna Alt F10 and semi cheat for a block count.
Oh God,
You
YouTube.
have
What the hell is your
14.
problem?
Whoops! Y'all didn't see that.
What'd you do?
Nothing. 14 blocks.
Why did YouTube force a readjustment of things so that once the page loaded, I was stuck looking at
Hey, Zarian,
clicking
what's going on, man?
something stupid.
It's 4.
Okay, my live stream is up. But let's see
10,
if Space
11,
Engineers lets me
12,
log in.
13, 14. I hope so. I don't
I
want to be
hope
here
so.
all night by myself.
Oh, you will be. With the
Oh, no.
dogs and everybody else. I'll just have a live
Uh,
stream of 2 hours of looking at. Okay, there we go.
I forgot to turn those back on, by the way.
Oh well.
Think about that.
Okay. Well, we can. That's fine. We can get the. Hey, Danny. We can get our guns and stuff up so that we can deal with that. All right. Yay.
It's kind of nice running across old ship designs if you hadn't seen them in a while. We were poking around the other night discussing something we have planned later, and I noticed in my blueprints the dead leaves, and yeah, it was kind of nice to see the ship again. I've got
Yep.
the world. I've actually got the world on the workshop, and I visited the world not too long ago, and it was nice to be there again.
All
So,
right.
neat.
So, what is our plan for today? Get
Build.
build. Okay.
Oh no! It reset my custom binding too. Why does it do that when it crashes?
I don't know. It resets my custom bindings. It resets my audio so that it's deafening.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Uh,
I wonder how many steel plates I lost.
movement? Yeah, movement. I think.
Movement.
No. System and interface.
Wait, did I?
Uh,
Oh, let me turn you off for now.
use interact jetpack. No. Block placement.
So,
Mis- miscellaneous.
miscellaneous.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Where's?
what are you looking for now?
I found it.
Okay. For
There we go.
for the people who are watching in stream, we actually added several
Really?
mods. Yes, we did add several mods. You should realize it because you were the
No,
one that put them
it
in.
won't let me bind my button anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. It's being stupid though.
Ooh,
Let's. Oh, that's why.
speaking
There we
of,
go.
we've got
Incoming.
well, we've got two at the
Mobile drilling platform. Oh yeah.
yeah, and Oben Tide.
Ooh,
Oben Tide. It's another one of the ships.
that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I think it's one of the more militaristic ones.
Okay. That's pretty freaking awesome.
What?
We're gonna have to build attack ships.
Yeah. Well, I have the Hawk. And
Yeah.
it has a gun on it, or two guns on it.
Right.
But now that we're going to be building attack ships, I have a reason to actually make ammunition for it.
Right.
I mean, it's not that good for attacking, say, dogs, or defending against dogs.
Right.
Okay, Shift F1, what? High latency.
Yay. Internet. Me personally, I think I would build a more of a stealthy ship, something kind of small and fast. Kind of move in, get up under it, land on it, and get in. Kind of like what we do in space, but it'd be a little more difficult being there's gravity.
A small stealthy ship.
Something that would be destroyed if it met head-to-head something big, but get in quick, sneak in, lock on, and kind of like again like we do in space.
Yeah. Why don't you give that a shot?
Maybe it'd be mighty fun if I fail, crash, and burn, but
That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting you to crash, burn, destroy, basically die in a ball of flames.
Hey, that's the way I want to go, man.
Upside down and on fire?
Yep, sliding into my grave. Asking the question, what the hell just happened?
I don't want to be asking what the hell just happened. I want to know what happened. Because it's not as epic if you have no idea. If you have no idea, people make fun of you.
That's true. What ship was that? Was that the Cerberus? The one that looked like the Halo ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a question for chat, or?
Yeah, Daniel said he was looking back at the old series and saw the one of the derelicts that looked like the Halo 12 at him. You better not turn your damn litter box over, you dipshit.
It's about to.
Yeah.
It's about to dip shit all over your room.
Yeah, the Cerberus was a pretty cool ship.
Yeah, the best thing about it was actually finding it.
Yeah.
The whole adventure of finding it and capturing it.
It really was.
It was a solid little ship, too.
Mm-hmm. It was nothing to sneeze at.
It's not something I'd want to fight.
No, sir.
Not unless
Very
I was
glad
in
we
one
found
of
it.
my ships.
Right. It was very nice to find it as a derelict and not a floating thing ready to burn our faces off.
Well, the mod that we're running that gives us the oh wait, I turned the ship off. That gives us all the ships flying.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's a version of it that gives those the guy who designed the Cerberus.
Mm-hmm.
Gives pirates that hunt you.
Yeah, you were telling me about that one.
I'm looking forward to actually using that once we get into space. That is a ways off.
Yeah, it took us a little while to actually get to it. We did sneak around quite carefully because we knew there was a bunch of interior turrets.
Oh, the adventure of capturing it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
And that really is fun, especially if it's a ship you haven't seen yet.
Yes.
It's quite the adventure.
Alright, that... Can I see it? No. Nuts. I was hoping I'd be able to see the one that's almost 7 kilometers away.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Pims. How's it going, Pims?
Pims! Stop!
Hey, my connection... Oh.
Shouldn't have said anything, man.
Actually, it was a performance issue that came up and then went away.
Ah.
I think it's because I found little blue pieces of ice.
Show what via Twitter?
Yes, auto-tuned fuzzy.
Just don't ask me to sing. I got the
Discord
infinite
will...
swirly gig,
Oh,
infinite swirly gig streaming.
yeah, so do I.
Yeah. Which is funny because the server's right next door. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and pop it on Twitter. I'll have a look at it.
A ship?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Do a spotlight on it.
I might be able to do that.
This... I'm always afraid when people who follow my channel want me to spotlight their ships.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it sucks, I have a hard time not saying this thing sucks. So I spend a lot of time searching for anything good on it.
Oh, I'm aware. You kind of proved that point with one of your spotlights. Alright, there's another end of it. Oh, no, I gotta do the outside.
Are you doing the wall over there?
Yep.
You're gonna have to lay down the wall on that side. You need to get your mining ship over so we can figure out where we're doing the cut in.
Yeah, I do. There's space pirates out there. We've been doing some piracy. We're just kind of at a point where we can't. Not right yet.
Yeah,
Speaking of, there's some fun mods for planets that we may be exploring at some point.
Which ones? The ones that add planets?
No, the one that adds stuff to the planets.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see. I guess it really doesn't matter, and it probably should be best to be cut into one of the flat side of the walls. Consider that's where the flattest bits would be.
I don't really care where, because I can work around it.
Right.
I just need to know where you're going to do that, because otherwise there's going to be a steel wall in the way.
Right. I think probably the wall that everything's going to now, just because of convenience.
Now?
Hmm?
I'm confused.
This wall here, just because it's already got everything underneath and it's a shorter trip.
Oh, over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that will be the last section that I work on, so...
Okay.
I need to open my helmet. I need to fill up my tanks if I'm going to be flying around. So, Pims, so you said you play Eve. Where are you in Eve, just out of curiosity? Like, what part of the map? Are you out in nullsec? Highsec?
I'll look at that later on, Zurian, when I get a chance. Old SE catchphrase. What?
1,
What are you talking about, Daniel?
2, 3.
You're talking to somebody who has the memory of a goldfish. If food's not involved, I probably won't remember it. I kind of forgot where we were at, Neve.
We didn't get very far.
No, but we did get to a point that was near. Were we near or out just outside of Judah?
Yeah, we were just outside of Judah.
Yeah, thought so.
I was running around recovering all the bits from when I actually was more active.
Yeah, and I won't lie. If he comes by and hears it in a video later on the archive, we were waiting on somebody to come join us, and he never did. And we were just sitting there doing nothing. We were trying to get a darn corporation up, but nobody wanted to join and play.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, now that part's done.
Samosh and Tash Murkon.
Yes. How many is here?
Whereabouts is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey,
8,
Fuzz, can you do me a favor?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, maybe. What?
Can you bring me a hydrogen tank down here? I burned through
Yes,
my
sir.
hydrogen significantly faster than I thought I would.
Oh, my old intro. Old intro. Yeah. And all the rest of you space pirates out there. I just about forgot about that. I feel bad now.
Yes, you should.
I know I should. Oop, put that ice back. Alright, you down blue?
Yeah. I'm on the new frames.
Alrighty. Okay, Zirian, Z it is. And feel free just to say Fuzzy for me. You don't have to have no Mister, no Fuzzy Gamer, none of that. Just Fuzzy. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I was short gas.
That's a little hard to believe considering what I heard not too long ago. And Daniel, I will probably end up bringing that back again because I have actually forgotten to do that a lot for space engineers as of late.
Yep. You forgot your roots, man.
I did. Wait, am I doing that right? Probably not. Yeah, I am.
Well,
How about
after
that?
our last discussion, no, you're not.
Yeah, no, apparently not. Whoa,
Ow,
hello,
God.
lag.
Then I didn't die.
Okay. Oops.
2,
Three.
3. There we go.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. And I think that's probably because in streams, I'm not thinking about the actual game that I'm in so much as, hey, we're in a stream, and we haven't actually recorded anything proper Space Engineers in quite a while.
Yeah. Several months at this point.
Yeah, I kind of try to customize the secondary greeting to what I'm playing. So, you know, when we're playing, 40K or something like that, like Dawn of War, I try to customize it to that, and
Whatever faction you're attempting to play.
yeah, I mean, it depends on the game that I'm playing.
Heavily
Like-
on the attempting.
Yes, like with Ark, I would call everybody "Hello, other survivors" or something like that. What's that?
Was what?
I heard a funny sound that usually accompanies my computer trying to crash. Oh, and Zirian, or Z now, asks how you are doing.
Just fine. Just fine. Oh, wait. Frickin' map control, or fingers not going where they're supposed to.
Trouble.
What? Fingers not going where they're supposed to?
Whoops. 10, 11. Oh, wrong one. 12, 13, and 14.
I'm gonna have my second computer up pretty soon.
Oh, very nice.
Since my last order failed.
Right. Blocky ships are fine as long as there's some level of, some level of design by it. Yes, my first ships looked like the insides turned out until I learned how to build from the outside in. That made any sense. Speaking of somebody's outsides, there be insides. In the way.
Yeah. Fuzz's designs, I think I've had more time building in Space Engineers. I think I've been playing the game longer than you have. But your building quality and style have significantly gone up since that first challenge build-off that we did. That might be something interesting. Revisit that first build-off challenge.
The little fighters.
The cargo transport.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. That was our first one. I got further along than I thought I did. Thought I would. Let's see. Last order failed. What?
Last order failed.
Uh-huh.
For me, that my last order that failed was my video card failed. The first order just outright failed in Star Wars, so
12,
got that.
13, and 14. By the way, my ship, this class. Okay, cool. Look forward to looking at it.
Holy crap! Everything in the engineer's survival kit.
What the? What? Okay, we've got to go into Spectator and go look at that.
What?
What's that one? That's
the Super Gremlin.
The Super Gremlin. We're doing it. We're cheating. Oh. How did I end up out here? Why am I? Oh yeah, crash. I forgot. But we are going to pop over here and look at the Super Gremlin. Oops. The lag don't kill me first.
Oh, it will. It will.
Well, letting that just an adorable little ship.
I'm gonna wait till we actually try and catch one.
I had to look at that with the name Super Gremlin. I'm just peeking at the outside of it, really. All right, enough cheating. Okay, so that is where.
There we go.
I need to put him there. Not him there, him there.
Him there?
Him there.
Himdall?
Dare him. Mungo.
I got an unknown signal pop up. Yay.
I'm not even chasing after him today.
You're not?
Nope.
Yeah, I might not. Depends on how close this one gets.
Yeah.
But also, since I'm in a welding ship, I ain't... For the most part, I can just fly over there without a problem.
Fair enough. Alright, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14.
Somebody's having fun.
Yeah, I have come to the conclusion that at some point in the future, I'm going to have to move my bed, and I'm going to find about 100 plus rattle balls under it because he loses every one of them. And I bought a recent pack, a big pack of them, and I'm going to ration them out to him as he loses one instead of giving them all to him.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ration them out to him. Grabbing the name of science, I know what's in it. Nothing! Because that's how my luck went last time. Alright.
1 hour, oh power.
I want a power.
You know, if we catch a gremlin and it's still functional, you know what we have to name the ship?
Either Gizmo or Stripe.
Yes.
There's not a lot of parts on them. I mean, early game, I could see them being useful for parts, but even then, you're better off just turning on the wolves and just killing them for parts.
What?
Getting the falling gizmos that have stuff in them. Yeah, the beacons. Is that 4? 4. Yeah. 5. 6, 7, 8.
Main reason why I'm getting them is for the potential for suit pieces.
Right.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's cute until he's a terror. I mean, his nickname is the Orange Terror, and he has earned it.
Alright. I got a leopard welder. Booyah.
Nice.
I can weld leopards.
Good luck with that.
God, this welding ship is so freaking slow.
Well, it wasn't intended to chase after things, you know.
I know. Although, it does speed up pretty dang fast. Oh man, just flying over right now and looking at this thing from above, it's amazing. What happened? Did you get booted?
No. I miscounted somewhere or something's off. A pirate cook. Well, I'm a bit of a cook, and I have been known to be a bit of a pirate. A pirate cook, not so much. And as far as being a pirate tonight, my inner builder won't let me. I got stuff to do, things to build. I might go after a few of them. Just like D-Swing said, it kind of depends on how far away they are.
Zebrish. The cylinder you're building looks like the hull of my asteroid mining ship. It has rows of drills and rotates, moving sideways into the rock. No rotors, no pistons.
It's just this that's off. Everything else is A-OK.
And we have, since it's your kitten and there's it's not really a kitten anymore. I've seen pictures of it.
Oh, I mean, he's not a year old yet.
Okay, so it's body of a cat, mind of a kitten?
Pretty much. He's going to be a big cat when he grows up.
The rules of kitten hockey state that a goal is scored when the toy is knocked under something the player can't get it out from or under.
Yeah, pretty much. He's winning. What would you do if you saw a large red ship crashing down the planet? Back away, then harvest all of its parts for myself.
Back away and then expect it all to be gone.
Yeah.
Because our previous experience of watching large ships crash to the ground in this, they usually disappear.
Yeah. The planet just kind of... it's gone.
Yep. They just kind of phase through everything and then fall to the center of the planet and get deleted by trash cleanup.
There we go. The full circle is done, and you have to build downwards off of it. It's a pretty big area.
Yeah. I told you this thing was going to be big.
I love it. Oh, forgot. Excuse me. Well, we've got enough stuff to make the first set of tier tools.
You mean like welders and drills and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I'd say our best thing would be to start with your...
Alright, there's a Xenocore.
Get the miner up.
Yeah.
Higher.
I think
Before we mess with like
might.
welding.
We may have the stuff to make the octacores.
Nice.
Possibly even the Xenocores with all that stuff we got out of the sifting.
Nice.
And you said we can actually bring it up higher so we're not bumping into it, or what?
I'm sorry?
You talking about my drill ship? Or you
Yeah.
talking about building?
No, I'm saying upgrade your drills on your drill ship. With the new upgradable drills.
I didn't think there were drills.
I'm pretty sure there's drills in it.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Where is the tiered stuff? Tiered chip. Yeah, there is too. Cool. Okay, they are separate things instead of using the chips. Are you using the energy shield mod? No, we are not. We are completely and totally vulnerable to all things.
Yes. We're going to be avoiding the shields and the nanites
Yeah.
with our mods.
Let's see. So 4 for that one. 8 for that one. Okay. I need 16 Xenocores if I want the tier 3 drills. Xenocores.
I prefer dogs too, but my main reason for it is the fact that I am violently allergic to cats.
Oh, not that many. Get out of there.
And therefore I haven't really messed with cats. I kind of avoid them because they are a plague upon my house.
Where are all my ingots? There's the nickel. Let's pull in the nickel. There's cobalt. Stuff's still being processed there.
You've still got things being processed? Nice.
All the uranium.
Oh god. All the uranium.
Okay, let's pull in the stuff.
We got so much uranium.
Octacores are being manufactured.
Nice.
Draco, dude, what's going on? We was talking about you earlier.
Nothing complimentary.
No, it was all bad. Like how we was waiting on you and
Eve.
left us hanging.
He does that a lot. He just leaves us hanging.
Oh no. That's cool. It would actually translate
Ow.
pretty good in Legos. That's not what I need there.
What?
Huh? Oh,
What?
space engineer ships.
Yeah.
How did I do this? I used... Yeah, okay. Wait. Yeah.
Bouncy. I love moving when rubber banding. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's like you're ice skating. It's almost a beautiful ballet of lag.
Yeah, there's no sarcasm there.
Springy. Oh, did you hear Hulu is going to be has commissioned or requested or whatever 2 new seasons of Animaniacs?
Mm-hmm. Well aware.
Being with Spielberg still as executive producer.
Was not aware of that. That actually makes me pretty happy. I've already went to Hulu and favorited the current season so I can be alerted when it hits.
Nice. I'm hoping it's going to be a good return. Like, DuckTales is a good return.
Yeah, DuckTales has been a great return.
Oh,
if
speaking... Oh, go ahead.
I would just say, if it's half as good as the return as DuckTales was, I'll be happy.
Yeah. I ended up running by Best Buy today, and they had DuckTales, a collection of the first 6 episodes for sale.
Yeah.
I was like, no, maybe, I don't know. And then guess what I saw?
The original series?
No, Shin Godzilla. For
Nice.
$17. DVD,
Oh.
Blu-ray.
Nice.
So I grabbed that.
Cool.
So I'm going to be watching Shin Godzilla after this.
Gotcha. When you get the opportunity to come up top, go ahead and weld what I have laid down so we don't start killing the server and whatnot.
Okay, let me finish my angle that I'm working on here.
Yeah, I know. He's always late to the game like that. Not really, but we got him this time.
Who, Draco?
No, you. Being late to hearing about Animaniacs. What did I do here? Okay, I went all the way down with it.
Normally I ignore Hulu because there's not much there that I want. Here's another fun little tidbit. Amazon Prime. They used to have a thing that their anime was a separate $60 a year payment plan.
Mm-hmm.
No longer the case.
If
If you have Amazon Prime, you get to see their anime channel. And since they have some exclusive animes.
I'll have to pick up Prime at some point this week and see what's available.
I don't know if it's active yet, but that's one of the things they're moving towards, is getting rid of that $60 thing.
Well, that's nice of them. Yeah, I mean, Hulu doesn't have a lot to watch, but there are several series that keep me there because I can't get them anywhere else. Orville is one of them. Lucifer is one of them.
I might have to get it just for the Orville.
Yeah, the Orville's great. I finished up the last episode, and it ended on a pretty good... It ended to where, yeah, okay, this is good if they don't make anything else. But it kind of leaves you wanting more.
Well,
And
that's
I have
good for a show.
Yeah, and I think it has been confirmed for at least 2 or 3 more, or at least 2 more seasons, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went and when I heard that last, which I think Z told me, I went and looked it up myself or saw it on YouTube somewhere. Not YouTube, but Facebook. I'm still mad that they lost all the CW shows. Yeah. I have to wait for Netflix to pick them up. after the seasons are complete. Does Prime have Doctor Who?
I don't know. My main reason for getting Prime was to watch the Top Gear, the formerly Top Gear idiots with their Grand Tour show.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Daniel. That's nice to know because I have not watched anything of Capaldi, and he's already out the door, and new Doctor Who's in place.
I love Capaldi as the Doctor.
I've heard good and bad about him. I've seen him in other things. His cameo in World War Z, I think it was, and his title being Who Doctor, as in World Health Organization, was just choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I saw the opening episode with the change of the last Christmas episode with Smith, and that was it.
Smith was one that was hard for me to like as the Doctor until after he was gone.
Yeah, but I ended up liking it. At first, I didn't care too much for him, but he grew on me. Certainly not my favorite Doctor, but he definitely grew on me.
Yeah, I still think Colin Baker is my most disliked Doctor.
Yeah. And for the record, oh god, what was his name? Echelon. What was his first name?
Who?
Doctor number 9, Echelon.
9.
Echelon.
So,
Anyway, he was my reintroduction to all things Doctor Who, and he's still part of my top favorite.
Eccleston.
Yeah.
For some reason, the way you were mispronouncing it, I was getting Resilient, and that's like the lawful, stupid, chaotic leader of the Time Lords.
Okay.
Is Resilient, so that's
Yeah, of the classic Doctor Who's, John Pertwee is definitely up there for me.
Dude, can you take that row you just put down out? Because otherwise I can't weld the very bottom.
Right. You're not, and that's your tools yet. Gotcha. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, I think that's a pretty common thing to hear. Tenet is a lot of people's favorites, and he's good. I enjoyed it.
I have to say, Tenet was probably the best of the new Doctors.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, Tom Baker is the Doctor. Is pretty much Doctor Who. When you think of Doctor Who, you usually think of Tom Baker.
Yep. When my dad used to talk about Doctor Who, that's the one he was talking about. Old Frizzy hair, he called him.
However,
but
my favorite is Peter Davidson.
He's the one that was basically the last Doctor before movie Doctor, wasn't he?
No.
No?
He was the 5th Doctor. It went, the old man that was the 1st Doctor, and my mind's gone blank on his name because he's my 2nd favorite Doctor, and I don't understand why I can't remember him.
William Hartnell.
Hartnell, yes.
Yep.
Then Mo, and I've never remembered Mo's name. But everybody knows who you're talking about when you call him Mo.
Right.
Then John Pertwee. And his car.
Yes, because he was trapped on Earth.
And
Betsy.
I actually have on DVD the episode that was the first color Doctor Who.
Nice.
And it's one of Pertwee's.
Wasn't Pertwee the one that had the lizard people introduced?
I believe so.
Yeah.
You then had Tom Baker. Then you had Peter Davidson. Then you had Colin Baker. Then you had, and I can't remember the next guy's name. He was one that I felt that the people writing didn't give him a fair shot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he did a good job. It's just he had bad stories. And then you had Movie Doctor. Then you had War Doctor in there.
Yes.
And then you had Eccleston and the new series.
I don't know how much story is actually behind War Doctor, but I would love more of it. I know there was from what I understood, I think there was a radio drama, I believe, that told a lot of it.
Well, the radio drama that I know of is all stuff focused on the Eighth Doctor.
Okay. Yeah, Tom really is fun. He kind of mixes the serious and the funny and the weird, and really, I would say kind of set the bar for the standard Doctor.
Well, also
most of your series from there on.
You had Douglas Adams writing episodes of Doctor Who, so Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, records are done.
There we go.
Hang on. Am I doing this right?
No.
Yes, no. Yes, no, maybe.
No.
Yes, no.
If you have to ask, you're doing it wrong.
2 block, 2 block, 2 block, and 2 block. Yes, I'm doing it right. See, that's why you asked, to make sure.
Tuvok.
I don't trust Vulcans. Leave me alone.
Why do you not trust Vulcans? Because they're secretly in multiple series?
No. I was definitely more of a Klingon fan.
You know,
speaking of,
one of the things I always had hopes at some point in one of the Star Trek series, I have an episode where the Federation shows up and just kicks everybody's ass. I always wanted to see the Federation show up and kick people's butt for once. Instead of going, oh god, we can't do this. Our hands are bound for some storyline reason. Just let me show up and kick everybody's butt.
Mirrorverse, man.
But that's not the same. I mean, honestly, think about next gen. You've got people cruising around on the flagship. You don't use the term flagship unless it's also a military fleet.
Yeah.
That you're confident enough in its capabilities that you have families on board. And it seems like every week it's in trouble.
Well, yeah.
I just wanted to show up and go, yeah, we're the Federation. We're here to kick ass and take names.
I'm going to break a heart here, I think, but I'm not actually a fan of the Daleks. They're okay. I don't dislike them.
Well, since they were never intended for
extended stay.
Well, they were actually created for a non-Doctor Who series.
Oh, really?
Yes. There's actually a couple of movies
Whoops.
that the Daleks are used in that have a doctor named Doctor Who with a TARDIS that are not part of canon.
Yeah.
And Peter Cushing plays the Doctor.
Yeah, I've heard and seen about that one. My dad will often confuse that as canon to the series when he's talking about the TARDIS and everything else.
I gonna squeeze under? No.
Who was that, Draco? I don't remember that. That is not going a bell. His favorite companion was once a Dalek. That's not really ringing a bell for me.
Was she once a Dalek, or did she play a Dalek and then later become a companion?
Oh, Clara.
Yeah.
Was she?
No, she wasn't directly a Dalek, but she played one on TV. There was a Dalek on a prison planet that was insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. She was fun. I liked her. I'm still a Donna Noble fan. I love Donna so much.
Well, you can see where I feel on that.
Yeah, just a little. Rose. Yeah.
I like Rose, but I was always confused with some of the story elements that they used in that.
Oh yeah.
Because
to be fair, I haven't really disliked any of the companions.
true.
Don't weld my head. Ow. Ow.
Do I need to put a beeper on this thing? I know you work in a warehouse with the beep, beep, beep helps you keep track of where it is.
Maybe. Alright, there's one side of it. Yeah, that's a lot quicker with somebody else welding.
There we go.
Whoop!
Oop.
Out of hydro.
Ha ha! And now you have to walk over to it.
Way over there.
How's my power? Okay, I've got hours.
All the beep beeps.
All the beep beeps?
All the beep beeps. Whoops. I fell off.
Why'd you do that?
It happens. Happens to the best of us.
So what are you?
Well, I'm the worst of us. So you can imagine what I go through.
Yeah. Well,
That's a slight problem.
what?
I have to go all the way around to the other side.
Ah. Now quickly dock my ship and take all of the hydrogen out of the air.
Don't do it.
We're out of hydrogen bottles.
Hey, how many times have I brought you a hydrogen bottle?
A few times.
Uh-huh. More times than that bashful one.
True. But we've established I'm an asshole.
Can't argue with the facts. Okay. I forgot what I did wrong. Okay, that's what we're going right here. I'd already corrected it. Let's go back to what I was doing. Welcome to the club, huh? Yeah, pretty much.
There we go. So wait, we only have one more wall to build?
Pretty much. Yeah, remember the diagonals are all open.
Yep.
Okay.
And...
Yep. Just put on that. Awesome.
Yay.
Get on the inside. Patrick Thornton. Doctor number
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Sylvester McCoy. Paul McGann. Christopher Excelli, whatever.
Eccleston.
David Eccleston. David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Bacaldi, and now Jodie Whittaker. Which everybody's trying their best to give her shit.
My thing is, I have no problem with her playing the Doctor. My only problem is going to be with the writing staff.
Yeah. And that may cause problems for her as the Doctor.
Right.
Oops.
If she... what was the one before Paul McGann?
Before Paul... Sylvester McCoy.
Sylvester McCoy. I liked him, but he had some bad stories. He had bad stories.
Right.
And so if they do the same thing... So...
Yeah. But yeah, I've still got to watch all of the Baldies.
I haven't watched all of his, but I did like his stuff.
I had a feeling I'd like him.
If, when you're working on this wall, if you can basically work on the foundation and then work your way up, so I can use the welder and basically do all 4 of the bottom, and then you do another layer and so forth.
I'm sorry, say that again. I was reading chat.
If you can just, like, work on the bottom layer all the way across,
Okay.
and then I'll weld the bottom layer, and then you just lay down the next one, and I fly over and weld that.
Sounds good to me. And in the chat, Z had mentioned who liked the dinosaurs on the spaceship episode. Doesn't like that one. Come on.
I think you put a bad block place in here.
I did. I have to re-engineer that a little bit right there.
Okay.
So don't worry about that part. And let me go ahead and place this out so I know where to stop.
Alright. Now, I'm not a big Whovian.
No, I'm not either. I just enjoy the show.
Yeah. Now, there's a bunch of people out there that are excessively into it.
You mean like to the point of hunting down a band that sings about nothing but Doctor Who?
Yes.
I like Command Circuit. I've got one of their albums on my phone that I listen to regular. To be fair, they're a good band. To be fair, they are a good band.
I like showing up to have it on DVD.
Yeah. I would actually recommend you actually check it out. Command Circuit as a band, specifically, not necessarily, oh my god, you have to listen to them because Doctor Who, but because they're a surprisingly decent band. They feel and sound a lot like a sort of tribute 60s band.
Cool.
Highly recommend if you do. Don't Blink. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Don't Blink and Count the Shadows. Both really, really good. I'm not a fan of Canine Lament or Ode, or the Song of the Ood, or something of that. It's A Tale of the Ood. It's not bad. Gallifrey 101 isn't. I'm not real big fan of that one, but Don't Blink and Count the Shadows is great.
Okay. If you could dress up as any character from any sci-fi for a convention, what would you go to a convention as?
We're confined to strictly sci-fi.
Well, no. But we were discussing sci-fi, so...
Okay, well, let's see. I would want to, and this is completely theoretical, no money, no, the cost ain't the issue, making it work isn't an issue, it's where I can be that person and or creature.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, a shadow.
That would be interesting. The costume would be somewhat difficult to put together, but interesting.
Well, I'm sure that we are all aware of certain Monster Girl anime, yes?
Yes.
Someone dressed up as Arachne. Very well. Granted, she couldn't move because her body piece was stationary, it was static, but wow.
Okay. Well, it's just that Arachne is, like, huge compared to a shadow.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, shadows, their body mass is less than an average human.
Right.
That's where I was... And I've seen people dress up as a Keko demon from Doom, so...
Right. Alright, well, second choice, Vorlon.
Vorlon?
Yeah. That wouldn't be so hard.
I have been, since college, working on putting together a slowly over time better Psychot costume.
Nice.
Oh, you're welding that. Okay.
Yeah, I figured it'd be easier for me to get back here. I've seen some pretty good Master Chief cosplay, actually.
Yep. My favorite one was after they basically put together his armor and then wore a chef's hat.
Nice.
That was hilarious. long did you set the nights for? Good lord.
There's just standard.
It just feels like this has been night forever.
It kind of does, but it should be fairly normal. I don't think I tweaked the day and nights.
He broke the sun. It's not moving.
I broke it. I broke it. Gone is the time of the great deceiver. Now is the time of the night lord. Whoop. Oh, oops. I wasn't laying down the back blocks.
It's kind of sad for me. I've been, as you probably know, throughout my life I've been heavily involved with the Scout program.
Mm-hmm.
My college, what I actually got my degree in, there were only 3 classes in 4 years of college that taught me anything new. Everything else was a rehash of what the Scout program taught me on a week-long training course.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of sad. But one of the things that I learned, which is just, you can't really learn anywhere else, is how stupid some people are. I remember a conversation I overheard at the I almost called it mess hall, but the dining hall.
Right.
At college.
That's pretty cool, Daniel.
That these 2 girls were talking about how this band full of old people were doing covers of Bieber songs. And you listen to it more and more, and you realize they're talking about Queen.
Oh my god. Oh.
I got a cow grinder. I can officially grind cows now.
Awesome. People these days, man, they just don't know.
Yeah. It made my brain hurt.
Yeah. Alright, that corner's fixed. That corner is fixed. Yeah, that was the corner. I was messed up right there. I just got laid on blocks here. But I mean, I guess that's the curse of getting old. Less and less likely that you be known for what you did.
Yeah.
The Dalek thing, Doomsday or Melody? I don't recall it, honestly. I don't remember it. I probably did.
What did you do with the Daleks?
I doomed them. No, Z asked me, do you guys like the Dalek theme Doomsday or Melody?
Can't really say I dislike it.
Yeah. And because I don't remember, it's kind of hard for me to say one way or the other. But chances are I liked it.
Oh,
okay.
This thing looks amazing flying in from above.
Yeah, it's going to look good when we're done. But that last little bit's done and ready for welding.
Alright.
And we'll figure out a top when we're ready to put the top on it.
Which we'll be waiting until after we move the...
Start. Right. Now.
Come on.
Let's see here. I said I was going to put it there, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out the hole, I guess.
That would be grand.
Actually, I need to think about putting the drills on, which I may have to revamp the ship completely, considering they are more like the
Grinder.
big conveyor plots. Yeah, the grinders and welders at their base. Alright. There's a good chance I can make that work in my favor. Gotta charge it first.
Now, when we're working on this, do we want to leave open an area like that we can pull the like a tunnel back, that we can run that thing down so that we can expand the base behind it?
Well, the way I figured it is about a 10 wide, about a 10 wide radial hole in the middle is going to be staying completely open until we start building the ship anyway.
Yeah.
So at no point should we not be able to get the little ship in there.
Yeah.
So I guess we kind of already are.
No, what I meant was like when since we're kind of punching a hole at this level, or the iron level, do we want to like leave a second tunnel beside that where the ship can go back in?
I figure we can hand weld out what we need. We got tier 3 drills on us now.
Yeah. Okay.
A couple of rodders and a pair of what? Oh, a couple of rotors and a pair of blast doors. Oh, you're trying to get us to call forth Clang, aren't you?
No.
Trust me, we praise be to Clang, but we don't call him forth. Let's see. I was going for the tier 3, which is the highest I can use.
Now, something I'm considering.
Wait.
When we're doing this is the area over here that we're putting the
I made the wrong cores, didn't I? Oh, that's gonna suck.
Fuzzy screwed up.
Yeah, I did. God dang it. Well, we can always use them for something later, I guess.
Yeah.
For the tier 3, I need Xeno cores for a small ship drill. And I need them for the tier 3 as well, but the large ship tier 3 uses the octa-cores. That don't seem right to me. Hey, I know where you live, son. You ain't that far away. Keep it up.
Fuzzy screwed up. Fuzzy screwed up, and now he's threatening his viewership. That's why you should all just stop watching him and watch my channel.
Just one of them. Just one of them. A particular one. A particular asshole that we are both acquainted with.
Oh. Him.
Mm.
The one that can't drive.
Him. Yeah, the one that can't drive. Hey, I've sent you parts. I know where you live. Alright. Yep, so that's making that. I can actually lay down the stuff and get this ready. Yeah, don't forget that. I've sent you parts. I know exactly. Well, not anymore. You're getting ready to move. Well, shit.
Alright, let's see.
Tier chip right there. And tier 3.
Right there.
Right there.
Back up.
Okie dokie. Now, it is big on all sides with small on top and bottom. Oh. Are y'all really going to make me do this?
What's it making you do?
I'd have to redesign it with large pipes. Or do something kind of weird. Or do something a little weird, which I might do something a little weird.
Wouldn't be the first
You know,
time.
no, it would not. So why break with tradition? What? Oh, I need interior plates. Okay. When I have a reliable food.
1, 2.
Bring it on, man. We got a
3.
local place to go drink and shoot pool. Just say when, and I'll make the time. What did I come down here for? Oh.
You're trying to find a life.
I don't need to find one. Got several, man. I'm a gamer.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that. And
Rubber banding is so much fun, you know?
oh, I know. We'll do that and that. And then. And then.
And then
And
what? And then what?
And then. No, and then!
3, 4.
Hey, man. If I wasn't weird, y'all wouldn't love me. That's why people love me.
No, we feel sorry for you.
It's okay, I'll take that. Why the hell will you not hook up? I mean, the block goes right there. Okay. And just in case it didn't click, that was a dude, where's my car reference.
I think I've watched that in the past 2 decades.
Yeah, it's not one of those shows I would really want to watch more than once, but it's great, silly fun. It's stupid. It's got some of the dumbest but greatest jokes ever. Oh, one of my favorites, and I still crack up, is the tattoo joke.
Tattoo joke?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember that.
Alright, so our intrepid dumbasses have gone and gotten tattoos.
Right.
One of their tattoos says, dude. The other tattoo says, I think, if I remember right, awesome. So it said, dude, what's my tattoo say? Awesome! What's my tattoo say? Dude! What's my tattoo say? Awesome! What's my tattoo say? And it just keeps going and going, and they start getting pissed off at each other.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I gotta watch that again. It was so stupid.
Am I welding back there? I can't tell. I'll just pretend I am.
Oh, was it sweet? Okay, it was sweet, not awesome. Dude, it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Down in this hole, you can't really tell if the sun's coming up or not.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, Dude, Where's My Car? Great freaking movie. It's great because it's stupid. Okay.
I do have to say I enjoyed it more than some of the other stupid movies that have come out.
Yeah.
Did you ever try and suffer through Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
And I
No, I have
literally
not.
mean suffer. I have
from previews, I was well aware that I wasn't gonna like it, so I never bothered.
My sister thought it was hilarious, so I tried to watch it, trying to figure out why people liked it.
We short of.
And there's a scene about 30 minutes in, 45 minutes in, where the main character is feeding an emu or a llama or something casserole, and I'm just like, nope, I can't take this anymore. Goodbye.
Right. Whoops. Yeah, I never really understood the fascination of it. Hey, Thundra, what you doing? All right, so I need.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the ramps. Full ramps here.
Let's do that.
Stop pulling me backwards.
And I think that's all I needed.
You think? In high-pitched voices.
I do, actually. I think in a lot of voices.
How often do you do what they tell you to?
Not too often, because I'd probably go to jail otherwise.
So they're kind of those kind of voices.
Large steel tubes. Large steel tubes and construction components.
Hey,
Cool.
Thundra.
Alright, construction components, large steel tubes, and rest of them. And core, please. You've only made 2. Why? What are we missing? What are you counting down? Oh, wow, they're just low.
What?
Oh, the Xenocores.
Well, I kind of wish he'd called them like joke names, like Pentium joke names, or Intel joke names.
I'm not that creative.
You're not creative?
Nope.
No?
Not that creative.
How creative are you trying to be?
About that creative.
About what?
Really?
What creative?
I just told you.
Are you reworking your ship?
Yes.
Is that why you're trying to be creative?
No. Which one you needed large steel tubes?
Where is your ship? Is it still hanging off the lip? Are you building in free? Yes, you are. You're gonna run out of hydrogen and die so many times.
What are you talking about?
You. Where you're building your ship.
Dude, I generally do pay attention to my hydrogen. Don't forget how many times I brought you a tank as compared to me.
Yes, but usually when I run out of hydrogen, I am in a place where I'm not going to die.
There we go. Now I'm just waiting on the floors. Got 2 more made.
I try and avoid being in places where I'm going to die.
Okay, so go through a refinery. Refinery, and we need some platinum.
Okay. I kind of need to do the floor on the other, or the point that I'm building to over there.
Yeah, this might have been a mistake. Well, maybe not.
You made a mistake.
We're running through the platinum is what we're doing to make the stronger cores.
Take your little ship and go grind some stone. We'll get platinum. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5.
I'm going to deconstruct these other ones so we have materials for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could always build a ship to go raiding.
I could very well do that.
And I'm sure those things have platinum on them.
The Spirit of Le Monde.
Crap. Spirit of who?
You big it's a big dummy. Spirit of Le Monde. Which, of course, I was thinking in my head, Lamont. Big dummy. I really show my age when I do shit like that.
Okay, there we go. Get me in my ship.
Right.
I need to go get hydrogen.
That or reveal how much TV land I grew up watching.
There's nothing wrong with TV land.
Okay, so we are pulling these down. Let's put
Okay.
protection. Assembly.
Is your ship going to be able to carry all that?
It should. As long as I don't overload the drills. Because previously I could fill up the drills in all containers and be okay. So, if I'm actually, collecting, as long as I don't overfill the drills, I should be alright.
Okay.
But this is going to be primarily for cutting. So I should be able to be okay.
Alright, if I do that...
What am I still missing? The plat... Okay. I need... Oh, I needed the uranium. Okay. Look at these. Oh, those are shells. That's weapon ammunition.
I think there's a parachute coming down off over that way.
Uh-huh. Where's it at? Where's it at?
There's that. There's that. I am going to take the Hawk out for a spin. I haven't done that this recording session.
Okay.
Yes. Oh dear. It always makes me nervous when you laugh like that.
It should. What's that?
Okay, so I've got a cow grinder and a leopard welder.
Where were they at? Was it Ravenblood? No. Oh, where are they at? Does it? I guess I had to go under all box. Actually, it won't be under all box.
No special item. Ooh.
Hey, there we go.
Hey. There we go.
Aww. Aww.
Oh.
Aww. There's no animation.
For
Flamethrower.
oh, we don't see the fire come out of it.
No, I see the light of it though. I'm sad now.
You were sad before.
Well, that's a given. Alright. Hey, we've got 3 more made. Good. Alright. Alright, there's one of them.
When I take the hawk down into the... I kind of want to have some docking areas cut into the side of this.
Mm-hmm.
Along the circle, so we can, like, dock the ships inside the little caves.
We can do that. Tell me, do you see the flame?
Yes.
I don't see a flame. That makes me sad. Is it a good-looking flame?
It's okay.
Okay. Where do you want the docks? In the flat sides adjacent from the where the industrial section's going?
Well, we can just cut it in, however.
Okay.
Or we could just, like, right here, cut a tunnel and then have docks, like 6 docks, one on either side, cut into the mountain deep, and you just use the same tunnel to come in and out.
Yeah.
I mean,
or
both are options.
I just had an idea. Yes, run. And this may be a horrible idea, but have it where, yes, we can go in and out from here, but the primary out is an external tunnel that just leads out, kind of slowly drifting up out of the ice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, so we can't... But the tunnel connects back into here, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, you can still come out through here if you needed to.
And along that tunnel are the hangars that the individual ships dock into, right?
We have an incoming Sky Factory. I cannot wait to start raiding some of these things. Yeah, the actual the actual tunnel would be flight space, and the docks, the individual bays, would be off to the sides.
Okay. So, do you want to work on cutting that?
Yeah, as soon as I get the ship refinished.
Okay. I like that. That's cool.
What was that noise? That was a weird noise.
I am going to take the hawk and look at some of these things out there.
All right.
Actually, I kind of want to make some bullets, and then take the hawk out.
Bullets.
Yeah.
There's another one done. That's 2 of the drills done. Whew. I think I made enough of those. I think I made 20 of them.
Okay.
No, I didn't make enough. So I'm gonna have 4 plus. I need 12. Bam, bam, bam. Hope I have enough stuff to make them. I'd be a little upset if I didn't. I guess while I'm waiting on the rest of the cores to get finished, I can, I'm not sure.
Alright. For a start, that should be enough for me to at least drop one of these things.
Yeah. My seat's still on here?
Nope.
No. Why'd you... Man. Alright. Alright, what can I do down here?
Alright. Supply transport. Let's go there first. Because that's the closest one.
Yeah. I'm gonna laugh if he gets here and he gets shot out of the sky.
Oh, I am too.
I mean, you don't really expect a supply transport, but some of them can be pretty nasty.
True. Oh, it disappeared. Nope. Oh, there it is. There it is.
And here he said something about somebody can't drive.
No, the marker for it completely disappeared when it rendered in.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Hey, I have video evidence.
Oh, come on, Coors, hurry up and finish. Kinda waiting on you. There's two more. Another one coming.
Kind of afraid of this thing.
I reckon I can go off after that signal since I'm waiting.
Do you even have guns on you?
May not.
Oh,
the goblin.
It did, but...
Are you alive?
Yeah, I shot the gun off.
Okay. But the Super Goblin had like maybe 1 or 2 guns on it. Hey, rainbow boots.
I'm amazed I haven't been shot. Desync issues.
Don't want to do that.
Alright, now how do I get this down?
Hey, Redneck. We are in the middle of our Space Engineers weekly stream, and I just went after a probe which has stuffs on it. And we're currently building a main base to work out of.
Okay.
These one went after a transport and then got shot at.
Yeah.
I hadn't gone back to check to see if you had answered or not, but I left you a question on your last stream video. What program were you working with in your stream that allowed you to see your chat in the overlay?
Okay, this is bad.
Hey, 3 more. Good.
Oh crap, I'm being shot at. Oh shit.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you attack things.
Well, I came up behind it, shot its guns off, and now it's falling. Slowly.
Space Engineers is a little more akin to your Minecraft style games, where everything is block built in game, all your blocks and everything, with some custom blocks for your industrial stuff. But the world itself is a more of a smooth voxel, and it does focus more on the engineering of your ships and bases and stuff like that more than anything else, with a slight more of a slight bit of survival in it. But it has a full creative mode to let you just go completely nuts if you want to.
Alright, supply transport. Hit the ground.
Restream IO. I'll have to look at that. Let's see if it's compatible with Shadowplay.
Well, it may just be an outright Shadowplay replacer.
It could be. If it works well enough, I'll just use it. If it ain't real resource heavy.
Yeah.
It's resource heavy.
Alright. So I dropped the supply transport.
Man, you've been missing out on it if you like these sort of games. I think Space Engineers is still probably one of my favorite games. Way up there in my list of favorite games. and the mod support is just nuts. What?
Okay.
Oh, you
character
dropped. So
tools.
you already dropped it. It's on the ground over there.
Yes.
Come over there and look at it. How's my hydrogen? Hydrogen's good.
It does still have guns on it, and it did a
Okay.
number on the Hawk.
All right. Solar panels to the base, probably. Yes, Zirian. Z. You have to get used to actually saying Z instead of Zirian.
Alright.
Oh. I gotta do something while I'm waiting on cores to get finished.
I'm not even sure if I'm hitting where I'm aiming.
Okay, so I can stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, plus have the overlay. But I still have to have the streaming service. Well, I will definitely check that out. Because I've been meaning to hook up with Twitch for streaming, but if I can do both at the same time, why not?
Alright. Well,
I used to, but it's real seahorse. First horse, now seahorse.
crap.
OBS is real resource heavy, and that's one of the reasons I quit using it and switched over to Shadowplay. Plus the fact that it was available to me.
Give me that. Give me that.
Get all the guns down because I don't hear you firing no more.
Yeah, there's one gun in the front that's still up.
Where's the front?
Oh, there's another interior turret. Oh, it's heavily damaged.
Wow, dude, you messed this thing up.
I know. Well, I came up behind it, shot the guns off of it, and then shot the engines out and let it fall.
Oh, dude, my first was Fraps, and oh my god, at the file size that it recorded under. Ooh, there's still some good resources here.
Yeah.
No, you can't, Daniel. You have to kind of place them on a straight block.
Where'd that go?
I don't know. We might think up of a a logo or something to put on our base.
Yeah.
I sort of had one before with Shadow's face. Well, sort of face, anyway.
Hey, there's not a huge amount of resources left, but I mean, there's some.
Well, the reactor survived with almost 10 ingots in it.
Oh, not bad.
And these all these thrusters here are going to have a buttload of motors in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fraps had like I think a single 4-hour video was like literally 200, maybe more plus gigs of information. It was nuts.
Yes.
I mean, Shadowplay is still a fairly large file size, but 4 hours of play would take up so much room for one video.
Okay, there she is. There she is.
Okay. So it's separate programs to do that. I'll check them out. What is that? That's a remote control block. Oxygen generator, access denied. Got ice. Yeah, 104. Wow, 104,000 ice. You reckon we should steal the ice?
I don't know. Do we really need it?
I don't know. I think we're kind of short, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of wasted space, but the design that we're going after, I just kind of like, so we're going to run with it. All right, so you want to come back with a grind ship and finish us off, or are you just going to pick off the good stuff and take off?
I was planning on just picking off the good stuff.
Okay.
Since I need to repair the Hawk.
Right.
Although I am having some really interesting bouncy things going on over here.
Yeah, I was bouncing a little bit over here. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it and see if it works with Shadowplay. Because I've grown to really like Shadowplay as a streaming platform. I mean, it works well. Smooth, pretty decent output, very low in resources.
I lost one of my forward thrusters. That's what happened.
Oh, you can see the base coming together even way out here.
Oh, the base is freaking awesome.
I know.
The small ship builder system. I don't think we'll use that because I have no idea what it is.
We can't really get the batteries, Daniel. You lose the components that make the batteries when you jack a battery. So you're pretty much left with the basic components and none of the battery components. Kind of sucks, but it's a way they balance the game a little bit. Yeah, I mean that's what I use, Draco. I use obviously Shadowplay to stream, but I mean if you like how's that called again? OBS. Yeah, run with it. If you got a computer that can actually handle it and not cause problems, why change if it works for you?
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason I did
new tricks.
Yeah, I can confess to that. But the only reason I moved to Shadowplay really was because my old computer at the time was straining to run OBS and a game at the same time, because it was pretty resource heavy.
All right, so I got my thruster back up.
Hey, my cores are done. Still being made. Nope, that's all of them. Let's go back in here, go back there, and let you deconstruct the rest of those.
Okay, that's all. Oh, well, that sucks. My ore detector got shot.
That's not good. Maybe a little bit of steel here. Finish some blocks off. Already had some.
Need that for that. There we go.
No, we haven't put a hacking device mod or anything in there for us to do that. There's a couple of mods that let it go back to the old way where you could take a battery and all of its goods, but it doesn't bother us that much. Batteries aren't that hard to make. Alright, so turn our batteries on. Ship batteries. Discharge.
Okay.
Alright, I have about 45 minutes of flight time currently.
Why is there a light there? It was shining into something that was covering it. It weird.
Alright.
Though there's plenty of glass.
Good night, Z. Have a good one. Glad you stopped by, bub. Let's see. I'm going to try to put this roughly middle of this area, so I'm going to cut out some of your blocks.
Okay.
I think, look. Yeah. Roughly middle.
Come on. Give me the bullets.
Alright. Idling, you got about minutes. That's not bad.
How long do you have?
Flying, I have about 20 minutes. With the drills going, I'm not sure yet.
What is this? This is 2 remote control blocks. Interesting.
Give us 1 in the middle and 3 to either side. Okay. There should be plenty of room to move and to move around when we get little.
Everything move over. Fuzz, have you ever heard of something that is the small ship builder system?
Small ship builder system? No.
Okay.
What would that be?
I have no idea.
Oh, I forgot how big these holes are. Alright, with the drills going and moving, I've got about 20 minutes. Holy jeebus.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a big asshole. How much of the surface ice is left?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Yeah, sort of, Daniel. You too, Redneck. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you stopping by. The hole is almost the size of the largest voxel hands. Pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna offset a little bit and go down a little further, so we have more of the surface ice.
Okay.
And then we'll just figure out where the blocks go in the front.
Okay. Nanobot. We're avoiding the nanobot stuff. All of it, both types, mostly because we don't want the resource. Well, in the past when we've messed with it, it's caused server shenaniganry that is unpleasant.
Yeah. Which is a bit of a shame, really.
Yes. Quite a shame. Everything that has interesting components. Oh, small cargo container. Access denied. I guess let's load it back up. Can I have access to it? Nothing.
I forgot how overpowered the tier tools could be.
Really?
Yeah.
Forgot?
Must I reiterate the whole memory of a goldfish thing?
Yes, you must speak like a goldfish as well. To reiterate it.
Blub, blub, blub. Food, blub.
I see.
How deep should I go back before I start going up?
I'm thinking 3 parking spots on each side.
Dory? No. Dory spoke whale, not goatfish. Goatfish.
Not goatfish. Goatfish. What the hell is a goatfish?
A goatfish? Dude, it probably exists. You laugh, but that probably exists.
It doesn't change the fact that what the hell is a goatfish?
True. but my memory's not that bad.
Okay,
Uh,
I could try and drop a Sky Factory. Do we want me to do that?
yeah, sure, go ahead. Are you back here at the base yet?
I'm flying, just about to fly over the base.
Give me an idea, see if this is far enough back before I start going up. Yeah, no, I think that's going to be plenty wide. I won't have to actually... I may go a little to the right just to make it less round, a little more wide.
This is screenshot worthy. Seeing the base from up here?
Oh, I know. I know.
Okay.
I'm going to really like how this comes out.
Let me kinda... Do you have an antenna on your ship?
On the ship, no.
Okay.
I may drop 2 of the drills to come back and do the parking spots.
Yeah, I would. Good God, man.
I probably should have just done the tier 2 ones. I think this will work out, though.
Well, since we're gonna have to turn that into a hallway, basically.
Alright. It's almost 200 meters down, so...
Yeah, I say that's pretty good. You could start slowly angling up.
Yeah, that's what I'll do from here. So I want it to be a soft angle up. I want it to be, you know, a fair distance away.
Mm-hmm. But with the size of those drills, it's going to be pretty close.
If you're talking about the cargo of my drill, Daniel, I'm using the alt drill, which just destroys everything in front of you. It doesn't gather anything. Gathering also does a much smaller hole, which, if I needed to, I could do that, but it would take forever to drop all the materials out. So I'm just destroying everything around. Alright, slight angle up, roughly there, I think. Yeah, that might be good. A little more. Right about there. And just go till I pierce the ice. Yeah, if you look down at my my cargo capacity, just above my time and hydrogen and power, you can see it's not changing, so I'm not picking up anything. Now, if you met the cargo back on the supply crate, I think D-Swank did check it. Maybe.
What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
I am about to get shot. That's what I'm doing. Oh god. Flee! Down, down, down. That thing has rockets.
Yeah. So that's got to have something nice and tasty on it.
Oh, the poor hawk.
Oh no.
Oh,
We lost the ship.
No, we haven't lost the ship. But she needs some repair work.
Hey, I can see the light. We're gonna have to build a big hangar door over here.
Yeah?
Because the hole I'm coming out and making is huge.
Well, I mean, if need... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I may actually lose it. Oh! I lost it. How bad is the hawk? Let me grab my body.
God, the AOE on these things are huge.
Oh, that sucks. It pulled my body before the bag before I could get my frickin' hydrogen out. What?
I'll let you see it when you come back.
God.
Oh, I came out on an angle. That sucks. We'll just have to roll with it.
Come on. Drop it. Thank you.
Alright. I want to make this a little more oval shaped than it is round. So, get inside here. Get roughly back center.
Normal welder.
About where I was.
Ah.
That's about where I was. And let's go over a little bit, right about. Yeah, we're running with that right there.
That sucks. Yeah, the hawk is gone.
Alright. We'll give her a eulogy later. Right now, won't you fly down our hole?
No, I'm gonna recover all the salvaging that I did. That's sprayed out all over the ice.
Alrighty.
Oh, stop. Would you stop moving?
Yeah, I know. It's freaking huge. But I'd rather have a little too much room than not enough.
Yeah, well.
Does your mind always have to go there, dude? Really? Where's some Thundra?
Who is?
And that's Draco. And that's saying something.
Well, welcome, Bahamut. Yeah, other than my landing, which looking at the state of the ship, I almost pulled it off. But a lot of what I needed to pull that off was shut off by the ship that I was going to inspect. So, it's a little sad.
Well, a little bit. But all great ships must come to their end eventually.
Except the Mini Mura. It never had an end.
Mini Mura. Mini Mura's a badass.
Yep. Yeah, I lost all the engines on this thing but one. So that thing's gone. That's normal drill, normal grinder. Pull the ammo out. Ah, it's Zachary. Okay. Dude, you may have to remind me that several times because I'm not good with names, especially if I don't have a face to associate it with.
Well, that's true enough. But the same can be said about me.
What, can't remember names?
No, while we get along with Thunder so well. You'd have to be in the chat.
Yeah.
So hey dude, you wanna come check out my hole?
Not really. I want to recover what's valuable off of the hawk real quick.
I got a real big hole.
Congratulations.
I think I'm really proud of my hole.
Okay.
It's oval. And to quote Daniel, we'll be able to launch a Corvette from this thing. Well, probably not one of your Corvettes.
Yeah, considering that with the scale that I do Corvettes on, most people and space engineers consider those battleships.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, it would be cool, but we'd have to upload about 4, maybe 5 more mods to get it to work in this world, and we already got like 21. He said, wouldn't it be cool if we got to space and could find the mini Mura?
Yeah. That might help. Putting the Z there, that might help remind me. I can't guarantee anything. It'll take a while for... Yeah. Okay, need more hydrogen. Okay, we don't have a hydrogen cooker on this. Dude. I ran out of hydrogen at the end of the tunnel. And then died. No, I was flying too fast. You know what we need to do with that? And I'd be willing to install the mod for it.
What's up?
We need to get something that has the hangar doors.
Oh, the big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But that's far enough away from the base that we could build around the hole itself, like a small structure with the end of it having a hangar door.
Yep.
And it's wide enough that any of our small ships should be able to get in and out of here.
Just fine.
Yeah. Now the question is, how many
hand grenades?
Huh?
You said how many?
Oh, I trailed off. Sorry. How many hangars do you want actually in here, and how big do you want them?
Well, I mean, we'd want to be putting the miner, my Hawk version 2, the welding ship, a grinding ship, and whatever your flyer is.
Okay. Considering how big a hole I'm making here, I wonder if it would be wiser to do it by hand, the actual hangars.
Or you could mine out the stone, so we could use the stone to get platinum or whatever.
Yeah, I could do that. Leave it running for ages and ages and ages again.
Yeah. That's all your end. I'm just an idea man. You keep the server going.
Try. Alright, so the actual base would be roughly here. That part of the hole don't count. Nothing worse than a hole that don't count. Alright, how big do I make a hole doing that?
Where is my welding ship? Where did I leave it?
Actually, that's pretty damn perfect. Oh, the server? Yeah.
Where is my welding chip?
Should be up there on the connector.
Okay, I was like, where did it go? I didn't remember attaching it to the connector.
Can you pop down here? Well, I can probably do it myself.
I am going to build a new small ship.
Oh, God. No, it is not.
What is not?
Actually, I thought it wasn't level. What's that? Mobile drilling platform.
Okay.
Transport supply. And I need to tilt it over a little bit. And tilt down a little bit. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to come back into here. Options, game, and show crosshairs. That'll help me line everything up. Alright.
Ooh, I like those new conveyor tubes, the cross and the T.
Mm-hmm. Now that should be
Air
level.
vents, stairs.
Yep, that's perfectly level. Alright. Oh shit.
Okay, compact battery. Those will be useful for the shit. For what I'm building.
Now, as long as I don't move my mouse around too much, I should be able to get a nice straight hole.
Argyle.
8 hangers might actually not be a bad start.
Good lord, there's a lot of the round tubes in this. Why do we have the round tubes?
The round tubes were for the one of the mods that kind of required it.
Okay.
Dude, speak for yourself. I love crooked holes.
Wing and edge.
Okay, back you up.
Alright, we're
Probably making these too deep, but we should be okay. Let's check our. Let's see, that container's full. That container's full. That one's full. Crap. That drill is full. That drill is almost full. Oh. Okay. Well, seems like I have more than enough room to actually hold it.
Yay.
The drill there is done. That drill there is full. Yeah. So I'll probably destroy most getting it, but I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this hole out so I don't lose my plate. And 2 wide should be plenty if I need more. Because if you run out of room, you just end up destroying it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Alright. Yeah, Hawk version 2. How do I want to do that? Let's see. Pilot seat. What are they called? Cockpit. There we go.
Go over a little more, about 1.
Is that centered? Yes.
And that should cover anything that we would build as far as its width. And we can hand drill and pipe anything for power and storage and whatnot.
Yep. Oh, I need interior plates. Okay. We need to put an actual oxygen generator on the base, or so we can have hydrogen when your miner isn't attached?
Oh, okay. I thought we already put one on.
Don't think we did.
Okay, that's easily done.
Okay.
Coming up to offload a bunch of stone, and then I'm going back.
Well, I forgot that my little welding ship has one as well.
Well, while I'm waiting for this recharge and to get rid of all of its stone, I'll go and put an oxygen generator on the station.
Okay. Okay. Oxygen generator.
So I've already gone through about half of my batteries.
Ooh.
And actually, now that I think about it, now that we got the small compact batteries, I'm going to add a few on.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. First things first, let's get a oxygen generator installed. So we need some of those, them, that, those. I think that's all I need. Let's grab that just in case. And
Yahoo!
excuse me. But yeah, the I think it was the tubular tanks that give. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of round stuff. Holy moly!
Yeah.
Maybe we should just use these because they look kind of cool. But yeah, it's the tubular tanks, which gives us a whole bunch of different oxygen and large hydrogen tanks.
I had suggested the tubular thinking before we found the other one, so we could probably ditch that in favor for a different model.
Yeah, I don't know though. I mean, we should at least look at these pasted or in the world before we make that decision, because it looks like these might be pretty cool.
Well, I think it's the same system as those walkways that we had problems with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Just remind me and we'll ditch them. Alright, I'll be able to get to that. And just for shits and giggles, we'll make it even and do that.
Wait, what? You're doing something even?
Of course I am.
Who are you and what have you done with Fuzz?
Now, I'm not putting it on the double. I'm making it symmetrical.
Okay.
Okay, generators are on.
1x3 hydrogen.
I'm gonna go ahead and make us a couple more tanks since we have lost a couple.
Okay. What's that?
Alright. So you should have unloaded all your stone by now. Yep.
Well, the big problem was that the thrusters, down thrusters on the wingtips got shut off, and one of the engines.
Alright,
Yes.
What's the name of the batteries? Oh no!
Small battery, compact batteries.
What? Oh. Don't tell him I ran out of hydrogen and almost died.
What was that?
What? Nothing?
Yeah, yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Let's see. A large landing platform in the center space in the tunnel to land and maintain a ship. Large block Corvette. We're knowing either one of us, a Corvette's not going to work in that space.
Yeah, you keep
Uh,
using that word.
yeah, you have to understand. Even I've been influenced in my size of ships by certain somebody in stream. Um, for us, a Corvette would probably be considerably larger than the Cerberus in the series you were talking about earlier.
Actually, the Cerberus is about what I'd consider a Corvette, just
Okay.
scale wise. But
Shit.
I build true scale. What?
Nothing.
Did you die?
No.
Okay. Did you
I
run
don't know
out
what
of
you're talking about.
hydrogen?
I'd been run out of hydrogen. I just slipped off the damn station.
Ah. Yeah, I build true size Star Wars scale. That's what mentally how I see things. So
Oh, that sucks. There we go. I got it over now. Oh,
okay, sorry about that, Zach. I hope your internet gets back.
all right. Where's my body? Actually, it did end up falling over and into the hole. But yeah, the ships. I would imagine that the ships we plan on building as attack ships or pirating ships would be relatively large for a small ship, small block ships anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to be able to stand up to them. And I mean the hole is big, but it's from a perspective point, it's not that big. I mean, in all honesty, the Hawk may have a slightly harder time getting into its bay. Well, I'd say a hard time. You'd have to be careful. All right. Get up here and drop the junk off and get to work in here.
I need to cue some better tools.
Have you lost your tier 3 ones?
I didn't have start this episode with tier 3.
Okay. Ship need small pipes or those. Or large ones. So let's put those away. And how many battery components do? None.
I'm gonna take your flamethrower real quick and see if when I use it, if you see the flame.
Okay.
Where is it? Alright.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you seeing it?
No, I'm seeing. Okay, there. I see it.
Nope. I see nothing. I can kind of make out some of its shadow and the light from it, but I don't see the actual flame.
Okay, don't look directly. Look. You see it that time?
No.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Also, it goes through fuel really quick.
It does. It better be strong as hell. Alright. 9.
Okay.
A 1 by 1 by 3. Did we ever stop and...
What? What?
Offloading stuff because I picked up my body. I put all my hydrogen tanks away.
Did you just fall again?
Oh, I didn't fall. I'm just kind of stranded on my ship up here. I think I
can you manage to get
I,
in the cockpit?
That wouldn't help me, but this allows me to do that.
Why wouldn't it help you?
because they're large pipe items, and my
No,
cockpit
but it'll
is designed.
charge you.
Oh yeah, would have, wouldn't it? Actually, I don't think it's piped up at all.
No.
It may be. Remember, I don't think the cockpit's actually piped. Anyway,
Really?
I was
We're
able to sneak one out.
Cobalt?
Shouldn't be.
It said we are, and it's not. Okay.
Let's see here. Anything beyond cruiser gonna break our computers. Maybe battleship. Maybe battleship. Dreadnought carrier.
Yeah, I mean, technically that the dreadnought that I was building in
Where the
is a heavy frigate.
Did you take all the hydrogen tanks?
No.
Are they not being made?
Oh, platinum. That's what I was short. Okay. Now I turned them off for a second because they are not being made because they claim more missing items.
No.
Right. That's why I pulled them out. It wasn't making sense.
Yeah, it says we got like 13,666 cobalt available.
Yeah, I just drug that in there. Silver, nickel, iron.
This is weird. I wonder if the
Dude, we have so much platinum. Why wouldn't...
let's see.
Nickel?
I wonder if just server lag from the block and other issues.
Possibly.
Because I've still got block grid and oxygen system update problems. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a quick fuzzy break. You folks in the stream, I'll be right back. And see you in a few bits.
I'm still missing things, and I have enough that I could probably build a dozen of these things.
Nice. Be right back.
Yeah, if I hadn't run out of fuel, Beast, I would have. That was actually something I was planning on doing. I don't understand what's wrong with our assemblers. Really? That would make sense. I just assumed since he had queued stuff up to be built in it that he knew what he was doing. Lesson there. Never assume Fuzzy knows what he's doing. Tubes. Oh, that welder is so much nicer. Construction components, or is it just not updating? It's not updating. Hey. So displays and glass. So small steel tubes, displays, glass, and that. So I figured out what the issue was. He's not back. Just a second.
I am back. Hello, stream. I am back.
I figured out what the issue was.
What's that?
Somebody had queued all of the tanks to be disassembled instead of assembled.
So it drug them out. Oops.
And I just assumed they knew what they were doing, and and had it in a
So whose fault is this really? The person who screwed up, or the person who assumed somebody was doing their job right?
Well, I will.
Because you know what happens
on the
when you assume.
Hey, on the welder, I'll accept responsibility. I should have checked that. But you know what? I also figured it out. Now, the person that disassembled probably all our full hydrogen tanks.
No, not all. I got one on me.
I've got one on me as well, but I'm not gonna put it in the system now. I figure you're gonna disassemble it again.
Although the oxygen generators are not pulling the current tanks. Kind of weird, really. So I guess I'll go ahead and move those manually.
My stream is voting for me to put together some fuel for the hydrogen on the flamethrower, and then flamethrower you with it.
Okay. Deep fried fuzz, man. Kentucky Fried Fuzz. KFF. Kafuffle.
Gefluffle?
Kefurfer.
Gefurfer?
Something like that. How much charge does the 3x1x1 batteries have?
I have no idea. I build off the cuff. You should know that.
That's true. Alright, I need 3 battery components. So that means I can get away with at least 2 of these. Which is probably a good thing. And Daniel, maybe? I mean, it kind of depends on what your definition of a pocket battleship is.
Usually that's in essence, a battle cruiser.
Okay.
I mean, simplest terms that most people understand. There are some fine... Okay, whatever that was. Fine differences, but... let's see.
Yep. These will be recharged in 10 minutes. These will be recharged. What? Are they already recharged? Maybe. No, they're not already recharged. I just don't have a time on them. Kind of dumb. Alright, since we got in-house hydrogen now, I think we'll go ahead and take out the generator on mine. I guess I don't really need to. Not hurting nothing.
Okay, large steel tubes and motors. That's what I need.
Alright, so...
Burnt hair smells awful. Yeah, and... I mean, Fuzz is a bit of a mountain man, so...
Yeah, we bit. I got hair in places I didn't know I had. Um,
I learn more and more about you every stream.
whether you want to or not. You want to see if this hanger hole is big enough, or if I should bore it out wider or taller or whatever.
Give me a sec.
Uh-huh.
Once I finish welding, because I'm having connection issues,
Gotcha.
I don't really want to fly around until after the connection issues are gone, and I can actually weld again.
I understand that completely.
Alright. Okay, it's just performance issues I'm having.
They make pills for that, you know.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it.
Alright, that's about 2 ships and a wee bit more standard drilling. Okay.
Alright, can I jump in here and will this recharge me? Slightly.
Probably a
Ever
little
so
too-
slightly.
It's probably a little too deep back, though. Maybe. Alright. So, I gotta wait for my ship to charge up, since I got the batteries on it. And we are at the 3-hour mark, so what can we do here?
Well, you could start working on building a small raiding ship for yourself.
Yeah, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. But I have no idea what I'm going to build. Is that what you're working on?
Yeah, I'm building Hawk version 2.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Let's get a drill. I won't need that. Let's grab that.
You are very Roberto.
Hello.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto. Let's see. Let's get these dims and those. And on the next side here, let's dump all that. Grab thrusters here. Oh, good lord. Excuse me.
God, man.
Nope. I couldn't reach Nike quick enough. Let's see, breaking bolt batteries. Okay. Let's see what else we're gonna think about power. We got batteries, we got thrusters, we
I
got
like that idea.
generators.
No.
Let's go ahead and put those in. That one, the antenna. Get rid of that.
Hold on
And
that.
one through the cockpit in. Put that over there. And landing gear on this one. I have plans with landing gear, which I hope work.
You've got plans.
Landing gear,
for
where you-
landing gear.
Ooh, yes. Watch for the has plans with the landing gear. Megatron will be so proud of us.
God. Okay.
Alright, I can always build a wall in back to make the space smaller, with room to expand later. And it's probably what we'll do. We're going to need room for piping and whatnot anyway, for charging and storage, offloading, and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay. So I think here. Maybe some of these going up and and away. That'll get me off the ground so I can work. And here, grab the cockpit. And just for fun, here, over here, into there, and grab. Okay.
2.
Alright, so I need a few blocks out that way.
I wish I could like make a bathtub around that didn't look ugly around the cockpit.
Yeah. Even. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dual cockpits. It's kind of cool, but eh. I think I've done a ship with dual cockpits. In fact, one of the more complicated ships I've done in the past, granted that's not saying much for me, I called it the Gemini. It was basically a ship that was held together on their bellies as a single ship with a cockpit top and a cockpit on bottom. And when you got to a ship that you were planning on raiding, it would separate. One would be a decoy and one would sneak up and dock. And it worked out okay. But there was problems, and this is also a problem if they're not merged, if they're just a single ship with 2 cockpits on it. There's problems with who can actually fly and who can't.
Yeah, whoever's the pilot has to get in first.
Yeah. What do I need? I need metal grids, displays, and glass. Metal grids, displays, glass. Okay. How's my hydro? I need a recharge. Yes, we do have the wing mod, actually. We have the plane parts and aerodynamics. But in the case of a raiding ship, we need to be able to hover a little bit. So, probably won't be using them on these flights.
I am.
Well, you're awesome. Sort of.
I know I am.
Oh, yeah. I got plenty of hydrogen tanks now. As long as somebody don't run off and die with all of them. Or, hit the disassemble button or something. Right?
Okay.
Well, of course I'm a pirate. I just haven't pirated in a while, that's all.
Are they questioning your credentials?
I think so. Boy, they're going to have a treat later, aren't they?
Yar.
Yar. Let's see.
That's what I should have put on it. Since I should have put a parachute on the original Hawk.
You know what? I may put parachutes on mine. Wait, I thought I put betters on here. I did.
I am going to put parachute on this one.
Oh, these will be handy. Let's see how many of these I can get away with. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really hope these things have a bigger charge than standard.
What, the tanks?
The batteries.
Ah.
So I just put 4 of the 1x3x3s on mine.
I just have those as like emergency backup on mine, honestly.
Okay.
Is that what I want? No.
power up cells. Does
Hey,
wing
John.
make it so you can hover? No. It works just like aerodynamics. You have to have speed. You stop with the wing mod, you're gonna plummet.
With just the wing mod.
Yeah, I mean, if you have thrusters in all directions like you're supposed to with space engineer ships, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
But-
my reason for the wings on mine
Uh huh.
is so that when something like what happened before
Mhm.
happens again, I have a another structurally inbuilt, doesn't need power, in essence, up thrust.
Okay. The single 3x3x1 has 540 kilowatt hours maximum stored power.
Okay.
So let's see what a standard battery has. Standard battery has 1 full megawatt hour. So they are balanced and far less than the big ones. That's going to give me 2 full megawatts. That's about the equivalent. Well, that's about the equivalent of if you paste it into the standard batteries then. So I really didn't lose anything. It was just unnecessary. Well,
What? The way you did that? Well, that means
Yeah.
if you get shot from behind, you've got actually 4 blocks that have to be destroyed before.
instead of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah. And I'll put standard reactor power in here somewhere.
I usually put it in the schnoz of mine. I think the new Hawk is a little bigger than the old one.
Okay.
Like wing.
Let's see. What am I gonna go with? What am I gonna go with here? What am I envisioning?
Well, there we go.
I think I need to build the front because that's something that's hinging on what I'm doing. Let's.
Nice.
I heard
when
something
you-
off gassing.
When you say successful rover, does that mean you successfully went into space with it when space engineers made it go sproing up and away? Or,
Yeah. Rovers.
or do you mean it actually worked like a rover? Alright, 4. Doop-a-doop.
It's making me jump around.
What is making you jump around?
I don't know. It's jerking me around like. I think. Okay, I think my mouse is a little weird in its placement.
Having issues with your mouse now?
Maybe a little bit.
Did you poison it?
Well, you know, it squeaked a lot, and I got a little tired of it. It had to be dealt with. I mean, it can only take so much before I have to get rid of an annoyance.
Have you told Gulliver this?
No, and if you tell him, I'll come over there and grind you. Are you going to put rocket launchers? Probably not. Rocket launchers are a little too destructive if you want to salvage things.
Unless you're really good with them.
Yeah, I am not. I get a little trigger happy, and what I want to salvage ends up disappearing.
8 wheels, not 6. Okay. We attempted rovers on Mars.
Mm-hmm. It was fun, but exactly.
Yeah. And then we had the big rover build-off.
Mm-hmm.
Fuzzes flew.
Yes, it did. And almost pushed somebody. Just kind of floated down right in front of him out of nowhere.
Actually, you threw it, and I was looking back trying to see where you were because I was going to try and get a screenshot, and then I saw this rover flying out of the air. I was like, oh, God.
and to be fair, mine wasn't doing bad, but rovers do what rovers do, and the front end exploded on mine.
Yes.
Or the back end. It was either front end or the back end.
Well, on yours, could we really tell the difference?
Not really.
Okay. Space engineers, please. Actually, I don't think it's space engineers. I think it's connection. That, my game is saying, no, I'm on this side of the ship, and the server's saying, no, you're on the other side. Sorry, man.
Yeah. If our cable company had competition, probably would be a better service.
Well, our local ISP was bought out by a Norwegian. Is it Norwegian or Swedish? Swedish. I'm sorry. Company. And everything has gone to poo since then.
Joy.
Right now they're having a thing with stars. They're not happy with that company, so we're not getting those channels. But they're still charging us the same money that we were charged before.
Certainly.
So I'm wondering how long it's going to be with ISPs and things before they get hit with anti-monopoly things.
You'd think they'd be hit by now. I mean, we literally have no competition for cable out here. Cable internet at all. It's either Comcast or one of the umpteen different DSLs, which offer crap service.
Right.
Let's see. It almost looks like you're going for the Hawk ship from Buck Rogers in the 25th century. I'd always heard of this series, but I never watched it, so I have no idea. I'm just kind of let my stuff go. I watched Flash forward a little bit. Who's off gassing?
I don't know. Gibberish. That is something that I have considered ever since I saw it in a, ever since I got the Space Engineers game. There was a comic in the end of the Boys Life magazine when I was growing up that had somebody build a vehicle with that kind of mechanism on it. And I thought about it in Space Engineers, and then I thought about Klang, and Klang says, do it. And whenever Klang is sitting there saying, do it, it's usually a bad thing.
I'd have thought about rebuilding the Remora, but we don't have the sniper rifle mod. I think I'm off gassing now. I think one of us is.
I'm not.
You gassy? I'm gassy.
Cool. The only real problem with having if you're doing an 8 or a 4-axle vehicle and having the center wheels close to each other is getting high-centered. It's not really high-centered at that point. It's, I guess, caught on the wave, I guess you could call it, but, okay, that was my ship.
Okay. It sounded like mine over here is close enough. It's too large to...
Okay. Go get more motors.
Okay.
More motors. I'll probably have to do another motor run.
Let's figure out back end out here. I need gyroscopes and power.
And I need to remember to put some gyros on this.
So let's go ahead and figure where we're going to put our thrusters. Off center. Shit.
I gotta see this. I gotta see
No!
this.
No!
I gotta see this.
No! Don't look at his deformity.
What is wrong with its schnoz?
Dude, don't make fun of its deformity. Come on, man.
Well, I wasn't even talking about the part you screwed up.
It's an attachment ship. I go in fast with auto lock on, and it just bam locked in somewhere safe underneath where the things can't get it.
Hopefully.
Well, I'm gonna put guns on it, and yeah, I'm not sure where yet.
So I have down. I have forward. I don't have left or right yet.
Weapons don't target other weapons first, do they? They target whatever's closest and has computers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
That is getting annoying. There we go. Do. I think I am going to have an excess amount of downward thrust.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, considering the fact that that's what killed the Hawk 1. was losing most of my downwards thrust. I'm trying to make sure that I don't have the same issue again.
Right.
Right there. Actually, I could do that. I need interior plate. Sounds like me when I eat too fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what I sound like when I eat too fast.
Not really.
That was a weird sound. I thought I hit the ground. Can you build a Minotaur ship in SE? I've seen a few space. I've seen a handful of Eve ships built in SE before. I attempted a Rifter once. It didn't come out great because whatever. I had a Reaper that was turning
Because
out
Fuzz
really
was
good.
building it.
I had a Reaper that was turning out pretty decent, but it was also a lot bigger than I expected it to be. And I don't remember what stopped me. I think I had either got distracted and then later uninterested, but the overall body shape was there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. And that was actually not badly shaped. And with the help of the solar panel mod, I was able to get the solar panels in it looking pretty good. I did.
Go.
I may revisit that. I think I still got the world. Okay.
I'm happy I did not have ammo in that.
Would you have shot me?
Possibly. And I mounted it incorrectly. Yay! Stop looking at me like that, Gatling turret.
Going to shoot you because you didn't mount me right. Oh, I did not do this. I'm just done.
Why did you say it like that?
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't I stop? So, I saw it coming. I heard it coming. I knew it. I'm just gonna shut up now and build my ship. Oh God! I'm glad I'm not shooting for a PG rating at any point. Mm.
Is it? I just realized I did not mount something correctly on this. So.
I slightly misplaced one of my blocks, but I'm gonna let it run. This don't look so bad like it is. At least I don't think it looks too bad. I'll see after I weld things up.
On mine, it was to allow. Okay, you're still part of the grid. the way I had it,
Yeah,
it
it's
wouldn't
okay.
allow things to pass through.
Right. Yes, Daniel, laugh at my plight. I have a very dirty mind and it goes places I wish it didn't sometimes. Doesn't help I have somebody who encourages it to some degree.
Whoever would that be?
I don't know. Half the people I know. I need motors. Yeah, motors.
I'm happy we do not have hydrogen explosion mod on.
I'm telling you, dude, I would love to have my idea of a implemented just because how frustrating it would be.
What?
The problems you would have with reactors and the way they work in Space Engineers.
Oh.
Like not actually being able to put them in with your oxygen generation. Why is my helmet on? There. And having to actually shield them because of radiation issue.
Well, I mean, if the reactors are built properly, they already have the shielding in them. So.
Yeah, I know, but still.
I do find the idea of us pumping what we breathe through our reactors somewhat humorous, but.
I mean, there isn't anything stopping us from making it a completely sealed system. I've done that with the small ship build we were doing, the large small ships.
Yeah.
And so it had multiple connectors, one for the oxygen and storage systems and one for the reactor system only.
Okay. Yes, these are hydrogen tanks right here that I've been putting in.
Is that new ones?
Yeah.
Is that the tubular ones or the other ones?
These are the other ones. The
I thought. Oh, these are the small ones. The big
1x3. Yeah.
Yeah. The big one, the large grids, are the ones that have the kind of glass cased ones. I think.
Yes.
Anyway. Yeah, pretty much, Daniel. We're all there. We're all in the gutter to some degree. Some of us find it quite.
Than others.
Some of us find it to be very, very much home. We admit it.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what I should squeeze in here. I think I'm going to put another battery.
Couldn't hurt.
Need more power cells. Oh, Yep. I ran out of hydrogen. At least I was close to the ground.
Alright. Well, I didn't know you were still here, Draco. What are you doing tonight, anyway?
Practicing keeping his mind dirty.
You don't need practice in doing that.
What?
Okay, that might work out. Yeah, that works out. Okay. Okay, cool. Is that a server you plan on being a part of? Because just to come in and dick around a little bit, I'd be interested in popping in. He's working on a Minecraft server for Thundra.
Oh, cool. so
I need to center safe because I have piping there for whatever reason.
it should fit. Why is it not? Was I in the way? I could be it.
Holy crap, dude. How many mods is that thing running? I mean, you had a bunch of mods on that server.
I guess I need to grind. Come on.
That would give me purpose to run that array there. And the reactor is a 3x3x3, yes? Big ones?
The large small ship, yes.
Yeah, it is cool. So let's do that. That. Okay, so I only got 2. Meh. That. Okay. Dude. That's nuts. Over 100 mod. Over 100. I'm not getting on that server. Screw that.
Why not?
Okay. Add-on mods. Like what? I don't know. I'm just being a dick. That's kind of my thing, man. Kind of my thing. Not really. I don't know. Where are steel plates right there? Quit moving. Thank you. Quit. Quit. Stop moving. Why are you jumping like that? Oh, because of the refineries.
Okay, I need girders. Why? How did my dampeners get turned off?
Things are starting to act a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, a tiered reactor mod would be pretty cool, and there's a few mods out there that you could put together to have a tiered system of sorts. There was one mod we were using in our small ship, our large small ship build-off that added an arc reactors of sorts and a few other reactors and a few different batteries and things like that. But the mod I had in mind where there would be radiation leaks or possible radiation leaks from the reactors, they would be explosive if they were damaged too much. There was a possibility it would explode and they would have, like, you know, it'd be a lot bigger than a warhead going off. I mean, you could literally lose your entire ship if you lost a reactor. But I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment in that way. So,
He
yeah.
likes being abused.
Hey, we all got our thing, dude. We all have our things. Some of us don't mind being wrapped up by a spider lady. Alright, large tubes and reactor component. Okay, well, go ahead and when you do get done with it, go ahead and send me a link to it, and let me poke around in it in my personal time, and if I like it enough, I'll pop in. We may have to make some reactor components.
Did you steal all the ones from the previous Hawk?
I've only got 57 on me.
Yeah, you stole all the previous ones.
Alright, I'll queue up a few. Yeah, 400 should hold us a little while. Yeah, I would like things like that in the base game too. I mean, as complete as this game is in so many ways now, I do feel like there's a lot missing. Like they have been teasing a combustion engine, a hydrogen-driven engine, which I think is incredibly awesome.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen it yet. And it looks great because it looks like an old. Well, I say old. It looks a bit like a steam, well, not steam engine, but a large combustion engine out of a train. The way it's designed.
What, the big one?
A big, yeah, like a big diesel engine, basically. Even though it's being run off of hydrogen. And oh god, I can just see engine rooms with those in there.
It looks like steam, not steam, but engines on large ships, like cruise ships and things.
Generator engines and the engines in trains are very similar.
Yeah.
I have a friend at work. I've talked about him before. Jimmy, the guy that does our appliance work. Before he worked here, and as a matter of fact, I think it was his first job. He worked for a company that did restorations to older diesel and steam engines, and they also did work on those those massively large industrial generators, and the pistons of these things are the size of a freaking 40-gallon or 40-pound propane tank and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
They're huge.
Mm-hmm.
Are the reactor components not being made? No, they are not, because the gravel is there and the silver is there. Okay.
Are we out of gravel?
We should be. No, we're not out of gravel. The gravel sifter is just sucking it all up. So there's gravel, and now they're being made. What are we out now? Silver. All right. Why are they not sucking stuff up? Silver ingots here. Silver ingots make our stuff. Thank you.
Can I interact? I haven't used parachute, so I don't know. Can I interact with the hatch and load it from outside? No. Oh, that makes it worse.
Alright, I'm going to put some uranium in there now, so I don't have to worry about it later.
I'll have to figure out.
50 ingots in there for now.
Where I'm gonna be mounting those. I'll probably mount some of those on the schnoz of this.
Air scrubbers, filter the exhaust. Now, anything to further the realism of the reactors would be pretty cool. Like, you know, that would be a nice higher tier thing that you could do for simpler simpler builds. You'd have to build in the air scrubbers around the reactor to run the thing through it. But I mean, it just don't make sense to run your air through it. I mean, I do it because the game allows it, but I just as well the game tell me, yeah, no, if you do that, you're gonna get radioactive poisoning and die eventually. You know, like about the same rate you would if you didn't have your helmet on in space. Actually introduce lead as a possible new metal that you can mine, just for plating around the reactors, and wall platings you can do for the smaller reactors and stuff like that. Even in a new glass type that you can put around your reactor so you can see it, and it still shields you from the possible radiation leaks.
I can hear all the neckbeards on the Steam forums screaming already.
What at?
Oh, your ideas.
Why? Hating me for it?
Yeah, well, it's new, it's different, they don't like it.
Well, you know what they can do? They can kiss my neck beard. Wow, I have run out of hydrogen. Got it for just in time. And I'm going to go ahead and fill up on oxygen since, hey. Nope. And everything's full. Good. I can completely fill that up around there. As a matter of fact, I can go and throw my my side thrusters here.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Oh, bother. Can I? I guess that'll work.
There's said poo. That one's not constructed right.
Oops. Ah.
You sound like you're having like a serious issue over there.
Yeah, I would say so, Daniel. If this were reality, Geiger counters would be screaming at you all the time. And you know, that'd be another part of my addition and or mod, is you would have a new bar that gauged your level of radiation and poisoning. You know, since you couldn't actually see your own chest to gauge it, like an actual hoo-ha.
Yeah. Like an actual hoo-ha.
Yeah, man. Hoo-has. Did I put those right? I don't think I did. Oops. What are you playing with over there?
Hmm?
Oh, you're playing with the bag. Okay.
Your Mao mix.
Yeah. He's been doing pretty good recently. Has been left out of his evening crate where I usually have to put him at night because of his extreme amount of need to play at night. But he's been out on his own for almost 2 weeks now without any major problems.
Nice.
Motors. So he's been doing pretty good. Large steel tubes and motors.
How do I want to do this?
Well, I wouldn't... Just because this game does allow a level of survivability or survival mode, once you, like, basically, let's say you have that Geiger bar, the radiation bar. Let's say you let it go to the point where, okay, now you have radiation sickness. No way around it. You have to go to a med bay. You have to sit there, just like if you're powering down your powering up your health. That's how you get it back down. Otherwise, you lose health as if you were in a vacuum without your helmet on.
Maybe not.
About all
that
you can really do with it.
Maybe not that fast.
Yeah, maybe not that fast. Like maybe 1 or 2 health per tick, instead of like 10 or whatever it is.
A quarter of it.
Way. Is it a quarter of it? Felt like it's like a sixth. Anyway, semantics.
Yeah.
What I come over here for? I come over here for steel tubes and motors. Okay. So I mean that'd be a way to counter it. You know, if you don't make it to radiation sickness, it'll go down on its own over time. You know, fairly slowly. But if you stay in there too long and you acquire the sickness, the bar going red, you can't get rid of it without going to a med bay and interacting with it to let it go down, and you have to let it go all the way down. So that'd be something. Really? Out of motors again. We may have to make some more motors.
It's not like we don't have enough resources.
I know, we can go there and we can go ahead and rob it off the other ship too that you downed.
I think I took all the... That was the problem with the Hawk on my way back, was I was loaded with all that stuff.
Okay.
And why it...
Alright. Alright, well I am carrying the last of the motors, so I'm going to queue up a couple thousand.
Okay.
Because with all the thrusters that we plan on putting on multiple ships, we're going to need them.
Yep.
And we can always break them down if we need the resources. There we go. But yeah, I have talked in length about that mod idea before in other videos and or streams. So I don't want to go into too much detail about it anymore. Unless you're just interested in it, because then I'll talk your damn ears off. Alright, let's see. So we got my side thrust. I don't have any upwards thrust, so I need to fix that. I might put that on the back here somewhere.
And that is not an idle threat. He will talk your ears off.
Absolutely. D-Swank has had to stock up on super glue since he's known me. How many thrusts? Let's put 4 of these. I think 4 gyros would be plenty on a little ship like this. You reckon?
Yeah.
So I'd hate to put 6 on here and it'd be too hard to control.
Come on. Well.
And you know, that would be something that would coincide with a mod idea that D-Swank has had. Suits having variations on your statistics, like power, hydrogen, oxygen, and in the case of the mod that I'm talking about, resistance to radiation. It would sort of introduce a class, a class to the system. As we had talked about, you know, like a combatant suit having, or military suit having more armor / HP in it. An engineer, proper engineering suit being the basic one where it's all bounced across. Science one has more oxygen for whatever reason, or hydrogen for exploration, or whatever. More energy, I guess. Anyway, it's it's yours.
I'm answering something from my stream. The reason why I'm doing this, well, one is to give me some ablative armor, and also because I'm building it to look kind of like a specific aircraft.
Maybe.
What?
Then you added maybe like a portable stim pack or something of the like, or a device that you could use in accordance with the mod idea, or just the in-game idea of the reactor set like that. So you could go into and stay in a engine room longer without protection. But that's not exactly how radiation works, so yeah. A lead suit, maybe. Like maybe that'd be the plus to an engineer's suit. It'd be lined with lead, and you could be inside much longer without having to worry about it. Not that I'm aware of, no. Maybe. I know somebody was working on a food mod that died and then revitalized and then died again. Then I think resurrected again. Let's see here. What am I missing? I've got power, I've got gyros, I still need thrusters in random directions. Back, up, and down. Got that. Well, I mean, there's tons and tons of actual suit mods, but I don't think they... I mean, if you know of them, you know, drop me a link somewhere and I'll look at them to see what you're talking about, but I'm not aware. Atmosphere... That could be problematic if it comes... No, that's flying away. That's flying away. But yeah, I mean, if you can find one, drop me a link somewhere and I'll look at them.
I'm
Because
out of
now
power.
that you say that, I seem to think I remember somewhere about a suit mod that added either more hydrogen and oxygen or something of that nature.
Oh, there's several. Sectan has done them.
Okay.
You know, I'm using a base welder. I should not have this issue of overgrind. I mean, a base grinder. I should not have this issue of overgrinding.
No, hey,
What?
it's almost like the Remora in the rear end.
Well, it's not going to look like the Remora when I'm done with it.
All right, kind of resembles it now, though. Lead cup. You gotta protect the jewels, I guess. And I don't plan on having kids, but hey.
Out of steel plates. We must get more.
Oh no! There we go. But yeah, I think that's something that Space Engineers really is kind of lacking, is more mods to appeal to role players.
Yeah. I always thought that where Space Engineers could have really shined was looking at the D20 system.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that was set up by Wizards of the Coast,
Yeah.
where
Oops.
you had the game, the main game. Should I? Yeah, we should do that.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I've got a fuzzy child as well. And that's about all I have.
But the way Wizards handled their stuff, they had the base D20 system, and then they had other people come in and basically create mods for it, and they licensed it out. And I always thought that Space Engineers would be fantastic if they just created the base and then created DLC to customize it with one flavor or another.
Mm-hmm.
And mods do that already as well.
Right. I mean, Arc sort of does that with their full conversion mods.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, it doesn't really change the dinos or the characters and stats and stuff like that, but like the, what was it, Primitive Plus, I think it's called?
Yeah.
I mean, it not only restricts the higher tier stuff, but it adds a bunch of stuff in the primitive levels. So, I mean, that'd be kind of neat for Space Engineers in that regard.
Yep.
But yeah, I definitely feel... Quit jumping around, you stupid... There. Because of all the refineries going, the menu inside's jumping around. But I do feel like it is missing something for because I mean, there's a lot of fun to be had even in roleplay in this.
Yep.
And I just feel like the mod community is kind of missing out there. I mean, considering the type of people that
John,
do play.
A10 is kind of what I was being influenced by. What?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. But yeah, definitely feel like there should be some more roleplay centric mods in Space Engineers. I mean, there's a few, but certainly not enough. I mean, could you imagine a fully roleplay um, uh, server with all the dangers of radiation and proper pirates with that one mod that we were talking about? Ooh, Oban Tide. I can't wait to see some of these. I mean, Hunchback Dropship. Oh, I want to cheat to look at it so bad, but I done did it with the Goblin. I ain't gonna do it again. But anyway. Hold on. There we go.
Was the Remora based on... I don't remember the Remora being A10-ish.
No. The Remora was an incredibly compact, tiny little sniper ship.
Yeah.
And it was basically an engine, a cockpit, and a sniper rifle with a skin over it.
Did I put that in backwards?
And the only reason I named it the Remora is because I designed it to fit under the Hammerhead.
Yeah, or the Hammerhead, or whatever we called the damn thing.
Yeah, I think the Whale Shark was the transport ship.
Yeah.
Or whatever. There was a secondary ship that was kind of... No, it was your small ship, your large small ship that got dubbed the Whale Shark.
Yeah. Alright, let me go get the motors. And then I get to work on the nose of this thing. Ah, slow down.
Cool. Yeah, I liked how the Remora came out. It was nice and compact. It was dangerous for what it was. I mean, that tiny little sniper was hard to hit.
Actually, I need more than...
Well, not necessarily hard to hit by, automated turrets because the way the game works.
Right.
Is that one of the mods you were talking about, Daniel?
There we go. Let's see.
Oh, oops. Crap.
What?
I keep offsetting things.
Why do you do that?
I don't know, man. I think the the practice of not making things symmetrical all the time has broken me to some degree. Like maybe it worked too well.
Ah.
Okay, I'll have a look at it a little bit later. Whoop, wait. What's wrong here? Damn it. There we go. All right.
That should let me put fixed missiles under the wings. Let's see.
I think here would be a good point to start piping things out. What, Kitty? What do you want, buddy? Well, I know what you want, but it's not time for that yet. Okay.
Meow Mix
Don't
is
get
still
on the keyboard. No. Heavy behind. Getting big. You're getting too damn big. What happened to my kitten, man? What happened to my kitten? What'd you do to my kitten? Get him.
He got fat.
Yes, he did. I've definitely got a Garfield here.
I don't
Finally
think he
got
liked that.
the look. 156 mods. Dude! Are you trying to kill Thunder's computer? Seriously. Come on, man. You're nuts. You're nuts, man. I still got plenty of hydrogen. I think I generally... Would you say I almost always put wings on my ships, or almost not at all? I'm more of a pod person, aren't I?
Yeah. You are very much a pod person.
I made 2 pods again.
Computers, construction components, and reactors. Okay.
But where are you putting your
My what?
Oh, okay. Your guns. Are you just putting the automated turret, or are you putting some more on here somewhere?
I'm putting more on there.
All right. Because one of the things I dislike, and this is probably the biggest thing I really dislike about Space Engineers and the way things work. One of the beautiful things about Eve is you have an optimal range to where your guns basically meet for maximum at the what is it called, the apex, I guess, where they meet dead center before they start crossing each other, going different directions. So you have an optimum distance for maximum damage and dead center striking. In Space Engineers, unless you have automated turrets, all your fixed turrets literally go straight. So unless you're lining them up dead center, the fixed turrets are almost useless unless you plan on completely destroying things. What I kind of wish is that even though the actual turrets themselves wouldn't have to move, or not the turrets, but the fixed guns wouldn't have to move, if there was this new slide bar, this new setting that allowed you to set a level of movement to where the guns would move. So you could almost literally set to where the reticule would be, the red dot.
You're wanting a convergence point.
Exactly. So if you had like 3 guns on either side of your wing and they were further out, you could set where they converge and where your optimum distance would be, so you could actually pinpoint that maximum power to it. Because again, if you place multiple forward guns, unless they're concentrated, you're generally just going to spam bullets all over the whole hull of the thing.
Well,
and automated turrets aren't smart enough to aim at what you want them to aim at.
I'm gonna tell that one just to shoot at missiles, honestly.
Yeah, missile defense. That's really the only thing they're good for, unless you plan on destroying what you're looking at. You had to ditch some? What'd you ditch? Go ahead.
There we go. The big thing with the...
Oh, wow. Okay.
What time is it?
Almost midnight. So let's go ahead and finish our thoughts and wrap this up.
Okay. Big thing for me with the guns. You could do that. real easy. I mean, it'd take some time and mathing, but you could set that up, a convergence point with fixed weapons.
Yeah, and if you were on single player, you could do it with rotors too. So
No, you could do it on multiplayer too. You just tell the rotors to lock once you get it where you want it to.
yeah, fair enough.
So, I mean, it.
That actually might be something fun to play with, because the small ships have the advanced rotors too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Project for another day. So for all of you that stopped by our stream today and said hello and hung out with us, we really appreciate your time spent with us, and we hope you come back next week for roughly the same time of Space Engineers. Yes?
Yes, same bat time, same bat channel.
Absolutely. You were going to say same fuzzy time, weren't you?
No.
Okay,
what I
'cause
was
it's
going to
not-
say was come back next week while Fuzzy tries to figure out convergence points with fixed guns.
I'm probably going to do that just for the hell of it now. I mean, it's probably not gonna bear fruit. It's not gonna bear fruit. It's not gonna bear fruit, but I'm definitely gonna try it. So anyway, y'all do have a wonderful evening and a wonderful night and a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
Yes. So for my stream, yeah, we're calling it. Thank you all for joining. All the things Fuzz already said because he decided we're quitting before I did. So yeah, and he's the server master, so I can't really say I'm gonna keep streaming despite him.
Well, do you want to keep streaming for a little while? Because I can keep it running. I got a shit ton of gravel in it.
I'm finishing the schnoz on it. That's the only thing I'm working on.
Okay, I mean, like I said, I can just let it run, and you can stay on and do that while the gravel's running.
Nah, it was pretty much get to this point, and I need to figure out where I'm going to put gyros.
Okay.
And after that, I'm going to be done, because my goal is to finish this ship.
Okay.
And I already know where I'm putting the gyro.
Well, I'll just stick around with you until that then. So, yeah, y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.
And for my stream, I thank you for showing up. And I am going to be putting the gyros and then cutting. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. Gyro. Gyro. And goodbye.